What's going on, everybody? Wilson here, your spiritual hype man, and I hope all is well with you. I hope you're having a great day, and if you're not, just remember it's just thoughts in our head, and we got to turn them off, or we got to prompt them with different things so that way we're not thinking about the things that are not helping us in the situation. It's pretty much that easy to understand, much harder to put into practice. And again, if we can't become the Jedi mind master, yeah, right, you have to go through it, you have to feel it, and then you have to start realizing what are the things that we need to, put in our own path to then start working on these things and ensuring that when we do feel these things again, we can either turn them off like a Jedi mind master, or really just start prompting ourselves with different things to think about, different visuals, different things that we're actually thinking about is really at the end of the day the simplified version. That or biohack. Go outside, jump in the cold ice bath or take a cold shower, do some jumping jacks, some pull-ups, some push-ups, squats, whatever it is. Get some sort of physical activity in, because ultimately, even if you don't feel like doing it or you're not feeling good at the moment, if you force yourself to do something physical, scientifically, it's going to make you feel quite a lot better. And so for today's episode, I want to talk about cycles and cyclical cycles. This time last year, I went back to the podcast and I listened to one of the episodes in regards to like what I was feeling at the time, and then wanted to compare it to how I was feeling this time. And honestly, this is where the episode has derived from, is just because I kind of felt the same. There's a moment, right, like I talk about not having enough, right, not thinking that there's enough there for, especially like at the end of the year, in terms of like what we've done, what we did, and then having enough for like the holidays, right? Christmas is always around, like about, and I guess for me that may be the issue, that may be the thing I'm thinking about. See, it's my own internal prompt of not having enough to provide what I know my like direct family is looking for, what Patty's looking for, and then being able to give back to my family, right? Part of this comes from going back to Colombia and seeing where we started, and I'm going to talk about that maybe in this episode or the next one. But this one is really just to identify these cyclical moments that we do not feel the way we want to feel, and again, identify what are the behaviors that are leading us to this moment, and that's it. Like, NCUID, nothing changes until you do, is the mindset, is the acknowledgement that there isn't going to be a different outcome or a different feeling, which ultimately is what we're trying to achieve, is this feeling of feeling happy, feeling satisfied, feeling loved, feeling like I'm enjoying the moment, feeling the present of being here right now, instead of thinking about what I need to do next to continue to get and do and consume and buy and do more and grow, and the things that I'm lacking, right? Like it's really these prompts that I keep stressing and not even stressing, it's discussing and sharing and talking about in the beginning of all the episodes. It's if we're not feeling good, then why are we not feeling good? And then what are the actions? What are the things the decisions that we're taking for us to get to that level, right? And then how do we go back? How do we change the influence, the thought, and then the action in that situation to get something different? And so thinking about it again, I woke up with this, I don't know, it's the same feeling of just not having enough. Even though, again, we had a decent year, we had a good year, but not having enough, which means my decisions on what we had or what we made throughout the year, my decisions didn't change in terms of how I was acting with that, specifically on the finance side, right? Specifically on what am I saving, where am I investing, what am I holding on to, what am I using, what am I not? We get caught in between this. You live once. Go enjoy yourself, because you're here for, I'm here for a long time, right? So that's the other thing, is I know I'm going to be here for a long time, given, unforeseen events in my own thought. I'm going to be here for a long time. So, live now is sort of, I get caught between the live now, go enjoy yourself, do this, you worked hard, and then the long term of how much, what's the long term for me, as far as, saving and doing correctly and building, et cetera, et cetera. So there's like this back and forth that I sort of fight myself with at times to figure out like what is the correct thing. So for example, going to Colombia, could that have waited? I think so, probably. And then I'm also there like probably not, right? Because typically for my birthday, we like to go either back to New Jersey, hang out with my family up there, or sometimes I just like to do some random things. We'll go out to dinner and just hang out. And I really enjoy having friends. Like, I enjoy having friends over or throwing, like, I always thought about the Gatsby types party where you just throw like this massive fucking party with all your closest friends. And that to me would be like an enjoyment. That to me would be like my best birthday party present from people and to myself, I guess, and then to others, right? So this birthday, I just decided, I was like, you know what, like my abuelita's there, my grandmother's there, my aunt's there. I haven't been there in like 33 years. Let's just fuck it. Like, we're going, you know, whatever the tickets are, we're going. We're going to put it on the credit card. We're good to go. Let's get it. You know, cash flow's all right. We'll pay that shit off, right? No problem. So, I don't regret it because I think I got quite a bit from it. I actually, honestly, I don't think it adds to the feeling of like why I feel this way. I think it's just an example of certain things where I'm like, okay, could I have done better this year in terms of not spending on this and then maybe saving on that, et cetera, et cetera. Just to be able to have more access to what like Christmas, or not just Christmas, but like what I think would be an ideal way of providing back during the holiday season, right? In terms of just having more and providing more and giving more. So that's it. So again, this one is just to identify these cycles. And is it seasonal? Is it when birthdays come up, Thanksgiving comes up, Christmas comes up? Like, what are these cycles that we find ourselves feeling the same way? And then again, it doesn't have to be through holidays. It can just be through fill in the blank throughout your life situation, but really just figure out, like, are we done feeling this way, or are we going to come back into the relationship? I said, think of these as a relationship. Like, these situations are like going out with someone or having a relationship with someone, whether it's a friend or a loving relationship, but you've had enough. You're like, listen, I can no longer live with you. I can no longer be in this relationship because I know that this is not how I want to feel, and you don't make me feel that I want the way that I want to feel. I've had enough. I'm getting out of here, or you're moving out, and that's it. We're cutting communication. Don't text me. Don't call me. I do not want to be around you. And that's how we have to treat these cyclical situations that get us to this level of feeling not so good, right? And that's why we break up in relationships or break up with friends or stop talking to people, because the individual, the other person or the other side, equally with you, are not at a level that you guys are going to see this through till any more days or any more time, or waste any more time trying to figure it out, because it's just, you're not getting what you want from this situation and or relationship. So in this case, it would be the situation and the relationship you have with yourself and what you're doing. And so that's how I sum it up. I had that feeling today, and today I had the feeling of like, you know what? I'm breaking up with you. That's it. I'm no longer fucking feeling this way again. We got to wait 11 more months to ensure, like, I can't wait till next year to be at this moment. This is December 10th. I don't like to, what do you call it? Date the episodes, but this would be a good one. December 10th, 2024. I can't wait till next year because it's going to be different, because I've broken up with the things that have got me to this situation again, feeling the same way, and we're going to keep crushing it, keep going into 2025. So we're super excited. See, I'm even excited now to know that, like, I've broken up with it, and I'm going to continue to move forward no matter what. And next year, the feeling will be absolutely different. And again, we'll see. We don't know what this. We know what we can control. We don't know what we can't. But I know what I can control, and what I will control is not feeling this way because of this similar situation next year. So I'm super excited. So if that's something that you're going through, I hope it helps, right? Like, identifying what are the moments that you do not feel that good about what you're doing, who you're with, fill in the blank, and realize that if you were in a relationship, would you continue with that individual as the thing, or the parallel would be the individual would be yourself, but yourself in terms of taking those actions, right? Thinking the way you think and then deciding to act based on that thought and the emotion. So you need to figure out, am I done? Am I going to break up with that part of, I think it's harder to break up with yourself, right? So, like, I think internally, if you want to internalize it as I'm breaking up with this other person, and that other person is not bringing me what I want right now or in the future, or in, in terms of how I can see it in the future. And that's it. And that's what I'm going to do. So I hope you do that too. I hope you can identify it and from there work through it. And like always, just remember, nothing changes until you do. It's about to be a new year. It's about to be a year of progress. Remember, it's all progress. It's all the same. None of it matters. It all matters. And it's a year of progress. That's pretty much life. I would say life is pretty fucking easy. Easy to understand, sometimes very hard to do. But again, we got you here. I appreciate you. Keep listening, keep crushing it. Connect with us on Instagram at NCUID, and then connect with us on the personal Facebook page if you want to be part of the accountability group. It's absolutely free until it's not. Right now, we crushed these minimums for the last 30 days. Some of the people in there have been doing amazing minimums every day, hitting them every day. And then our next thing is talking about mindset, the things that we're going to be doing for the next 30 days, moving into 2025. Love you guys. Appreciate you guys. Keep crushing it. And don't forget, nothing changes until you do. Peace.